to Real Talk, your one-stop shop for everything movies and TV. I'm Scub, and this is Vegemite Man, and today we'll be talking about Spider-Man No Way Home. How you going?
Yeah, no, I'm not doing too terribly. Had a pretty good day. How you going?
Yeah, I'm not bad, not bad. Just finished watching the new Hawkeye
Oh yeah.
episode.
As we mentioned last episode, I couldn't get into that
Yeah,
show very much, but I don't know. It's up to you really. You
yeah.
you do you.
This episode is pretty wild.
Yeah, enlighten me.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you ever watch the Daredevil Netflix show?
No, I did not.
Well, there's this guy who plays Kingpin in that show, and he's playing Kingpin in the MCU now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. No Way Home tomorrow.
Yeah, that's gonna be great. That is gonna be really good. I don't think I've ever been more
I,
excited for a movie in my entire life. Except
yeah,
except
I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna say that I wasn't that excited for up until this week,
yeah. Yeah, I know exactly
and
what you're
now I'm
feeling.
really
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah. I I was kind of Marvel hasn't been too crash hot lately. This one could be a hit, could be a miss, but now it's closer. It's like the early days of Christmas, you
Well,
don't really care, but the days leading up to it, you get really giddy. Yeah.
yeah,
That's pretty much how I
yeah.
feel.
Like you saw the Rotten
The
Tomatoes
Rotten
score for
Tomatoes
that.
score is 93. 90, that is good.
93 reviews, 97%.
97. Jesus, alright. I didn't think it was that
Yeah,
high. I thought it was only 93.
that's insane.
Yeah, is that the highest Marvel ever?
Nah, it's 93
Yeah.
reviews. Um, I'll check. Marvel. I think Logan might beat it.
Oh, does that really count though? Because that's Fox, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
No.
still Marvel. Hold on. I'm going. Oh, okay. Number one. Black Panther at 96. So yes, this is number one right now.
Really? Black Panther.
Yep. Avengers Endgame was number two. Yeah. Black Panther's in the 80s for
Yeah, I don't
me.
know, man. I give it a solid 6.5. 6.5.
So it's in the
Yeah.
60s then.
Yeah.
Rotten Tomatoes
Yeah.
score. For you,
Not
okay. Oh, anyway, as of right now, this is the highest
mm.
rated film.
What Black Panther? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Do you see the? Yeah. Did you see the reviews for
Yeah,
Spider-Man
I
No
did.
Way Home?
A lot of people said it was better than they thought it was gonna be. A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw people. Apparently, there was 5 different standing ovations within the premiere.
I bet you one. I bet you like 3 of those were
5.
for Toby. Yeah, I
Hopefully.
guarantee that. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hyped for it. It's so hard to
It is.
avoid
Yeah.
spoilers.
I haven't been using YouTube or anything in the past few days just to keep away from it
Yeah.
because
Like, I've been
yeah,
on
yeah,
Discord, like, every
yeah.
now and again for the past few days, and I've almost, been spoiled. Like, I've accidentally clicked onto the wrong spoiler channel, and it's just so many different,
Yeah, man. You
yeah,
just like kind of have, yeah,
it's hard,
kind of just
it's
have a
hard.
heart attack. It's like, haha, no.
Mm. I was so close.
Yeah.
I was talking to a friend, right, and, he was watching the new leaked, Doctor Strange 2 trailer, yeah?
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that, eh?
And that's,
Uh,
did you watch it?
no, I've been trying to keep away from anything.
Okay, well, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna say anything about the trailer, but it's the post-credit scene for Spider-Man No Way Home, and I've seen it. It's better than I expected. And apparently, when my friend watched it, it led straight into a cam copy of Spider-Man No Way Home
Yeah.
on YouTube. And he literally threw his phone.
Appropriate reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I said, I'm really excited for it. I am excited, like this excited for a movie since I heard, like this ages ago obviously, but since I heard Star Wars were getting new movies, and then I watched them, and yeah, we all know how that turned out.
I don't think I've ever been this excited for a movie. Maybe Endgame.
Yeah, Endgame. Yeah, definitely Endgame. I was excited for that too, but just the first superhero movies.
This is next level.
Yeah. The first superhero movies I ever really watched were the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies, and
Yeah, same. Same.
yeah, they've
Maybe
always
X-Men.
yeah. Oh no, I only ever really started watching X-Men a few years ago. Like I mean, a few
Fair enough,
years
fair
ago,
enough.
like upwards of 5 years ago, I watched my first X-Men movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sam Raimi holds a very special place in my heart. So they have to do if he's in
Yeah,
it.
same. But
If he's in it, they have to do Toby justice. Because I don't know anything about the movie, and I'd like to keep it that way.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm really hyped for this.
Oh man, you got
So
no idea.
this is insane. So I was at work the other day, yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm looking at the tickets, and I bought 3 of them for us, and I've got. So I looked at it. The 8 o'clock session at night, that already had 50 people, 3 days in advance.
Okay, that's more than the entire Eternal sitting had. Like when
Yeah,
we went.
exactly.
Yeah.
And that's an 8 o'clock session.
Yeah. When.
Late sessions don't get people.
Yeah, and that's 3 days in advance too.
Yeah.
We're gonna see the 2 o'clock one, aren't we?
And yeah, we got to the 2:30 one.
Cool.
I don't think that had many at that moment, but I'm sure when I go into work tomorrow, it'll probably have some more.
Yep.
Like it had 20.
Yeah, but I suppose like 2:30, in the day is like not many people have free
Yeah.
time on a Thursday. Like that's a work day. They're still at work.
Yeah. So Sony's definitely keeping this movie under wraps.
Oh, I mean they're trying to at least.
Well, yeah, they had the premiere and press screenings last night, so a lot of stuff leaked. But I'm talking to my boss, right? And he reckons that we don't get the key to unlock the movie until 17 minutes ago, actually. So 10 o'clock tonight.
Yeah. Just to keep it.
And that's
Just that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we can't show it anyone. That's crazy.
It's like CIA levels of secrecy.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's insanity.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm definitely looking forward to this movie. I think they are going a bit over the top with the marketing though.
Oh, I mean, it's understandable.
Have you seen how many TV spots they put out?
No.
That's spoiling so much of the movie. I've only seen like 2 of them.
I've tried my best to stay away from anything involving media. I haven't opened YouTube in 2 days.
How many Spider-Man No Way Home TV spots? Let me search it up. Yeah, I'm gonna say there's easy 50 TV spots out there.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are just full clips from the movie. Because I know they released the first a minute and a half of the movie the other day.
Yes.
And then they also released the Sanctum scene.
Sanctum Sanctorum, yeah.
Which is, yeah.
Like the...
No.
Yeah,
the New York one.
Yeah. Yeah, all the other ones are blown up, so...
This is... Yeah. On the topic of Doctor Strange 2, I don't know how to feel about it. So, have you heard any of the rumours or anything surrounding it?
No. No, I honestly, I can't say I have.
Okay, well, there's this one rumor going around that Wanda Maximoff, Scarlet Witch, is gonna have more screen time than fucking Strange in his own movie.
Well, if that happens, I mean, Elizabeth Olsen is pretty, yeah, but
She seems alright at acting, but
Brie Larson noises.
I saw an interview. Yeah, I saw fucking Benedict Cumberbatch the other day. He said in an interview
Mm-hmm.
he has no clue what the hell his character's arc is.
Oh, I mean, his arc in his first movie, yeah, understandable. I don't know what
Like I'm talking about
in this movie,
in
yeah.
this new movie though. Yeah. And then yeah.
But I mean, it seems like
definitely interesting the way they're going
it
with it.
seems like they're treating him more as a plot device, not a character.
Definitely,
know?
yeah.
I mean, it's not bad
Yeah.
that you use your characters to push the plot forward. That's what they're there for. But you have to have them, relatable. You have to have them have their own journey. You can't shoehorn in another character and take over a movie with, a side character, really. It would be like
Yeah, 100%.
it would be like in an Iron Man movie, and there's no Iron Man. It's just War Machine. No one wants
Yeah,
that. No,
true.
nobody wants that. I'm not saying War Machine's bad.
That was
He's not Iron Man.
That was kind of my problem with the Falcon and the Winter Soldier in WandaVision.
Yeah.
Because it's called WandaVision, not just Wanda. There was hardly any vision. Like, all things considered.
Yeah.
And then with the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, yeah?
Yeah.
Like, it was more Sam than anything. Bucky got barely
They
any
they have
development.
reduced Bucky to a shell of the character that he used to be. Bucky used to be awesome. He used to be
sad.
able to thrash Captain America, but now he's losing to spear ladies half his size.
Yeah.
Plot armor's a funny thing, isn't it?
It really is.
Mm.
So you know how they're originally planning to make Brie Larson the next Iron Man?
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna do that anymore. Nobody likes her character
No,
at
she
all.
has no journey. She's just there. She's just good at everything.
Yeah.
It's what I would Grey effect.
It's
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I keep making Star Wars references. You haven't watched them yet.
Not
You
yet.
gotta watch it. It's so good.
I really do.
Yeah,
I
we'll
really
watch
do.
them together next year.
Yes, but yeah. So with this new Doctor Strange movie, it's directed by Sam Raimi.
Oh, I love
yeah?
Sam Raimi.
Yeah, same. But I don't know if this is studio interference or something. But
Or maybe
it seems like it could be terrible.
this new one. Yeah. Kind of thinking
Yeah.
maybe.
And then that trailer I watched, it actually
Isn't it supposed
sort
to
of
be a
had
horror movie?
thriller theme to it. So it looks suspenseful and like in that sort
Oh,
of
right then.
Well, originally it was meant to when it had the original director, and then he left over creative differences. And then Feige said it's gonna be a PG-13 film.
I just keep thinking of that one scene in the first
And-
Spider-Man
but
movie
Sam
where
Raimi's a
Green
horror
Goblin's
director,
attacking
yeah?
that parade, and then Spider-Man swings and the woman goes, "Look, it's Spider-Man." Just thinking, yeah, horror movies.
Oh yeah.
That's all I think of. Premiere of No Way Home.
Did you
Dude,
Did you
I
catch
haven't.
anything
I
from
have
the
not
premiere
been
yesterday?
looking at anything for a very long time. Fill me in, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, how many?
You haven't seen anything.
Hey,
Alright.
yeah, right.
A lot of people showed up.
He's also the Joker, but we won't talk
including
about that for
Jared
purposes
Leto.
of this. This is a Marvel
Morbius.
episode.
We won't talk about it. We won't talk that. talk about
On
that.
the
And apparently they
yeah,
had
we had
700
people in the
movie.
episode.
They had apparently 700 people in that episode. In that theater. They had, 700 people, 5 standing ovations in that.
Man, that's wild.
It
700
seems
people,
pretty crazy.
5
Apparently, a
standing
lot of the
ovations.
people are crying and shit in there.
Although to be fair, I think some of the reviews we've
Yeah.
seen may hold some truth to them. You know, maybe it is just fan
Yeah.
service.
Apparently.
And I wouldn't really be surprised if it is mainly fan service. I mean, I'll think less of it. I'm still going to enjoy it, but I'll think less of it.
If it's just fan service,
I don't think I. Yeah.
I'm definitely going to enjoy it, but they need to come.
Yeah.
If they're gonna, they can smash me in the face with fan service as long as it contributes to the plot and to the bigger picture. Like, at least use it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like Tom Holland's good at keeping secrets either.
Yeah, I feel like this film's biggest problem at the moment is way
He's
too
like
many spoilers.
he's like Mark
in
Ruffalo, but 16-year-old.
promotional material.
How old is Tom Holland? Little.
Yeah. Like, did you...
Who?
Yeah. Did you hear the other day that, what's his name?
Yeah.
It's on the tip of my tongue. It was something to do with the promotional material. I think it was like, Jamie Foxx or something in the, in a no spoiler, TV spot. And then, Tom Holland called him one big spoiler. And we're like, what the fuck?
Tom, Jesus, man.
Like, that's literally
Tom,
just you.
you know, people in glass houses should not throw stones. And you are hurling rocks, my friend.
Yeah. I feel like this is just one big mess of marketing. Like, you saw in the second trailer, yeah? How Lizard got kicked in the face by an invisible man.
Yeah.
Like, you seriously think... Like, I'm sending this picture now to the server. You think these 3 characters would be fighting one?
Yeah, I mean...
Just one, lined up like that.
I'm not really an
what the
expert
hell?
on the Spider-Man comics. I've only ever read a little bit of them. I don't have the time or the patience to read all of them.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that the Sinister Six went after Spider-Man one at a time. I could be wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that too. Yeah,
But,
I haven't read them. Yeah, but
Okay.
like you know. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, but the only the one proper comic series I've read to the end was Invincible.
I think Injustice is probably my only one.
I never finished Injustice, but yeah.
Yeah. Like, you saw these 3 characters. They all have their solo movies, like versing him solo.
Yeah.
Like they don't need to be there fighting one person at one time.
Yeah, they're trying so hard to make us believe that they're not in it, but they're definitely gonna be in it.
Yeah.
They have to be.
And then they keep teasing the promotional material and the amount of shit that has been leaked.
Yeah.
And then they delete and put copyright claims on, just confirming it's real.
Yeah, they're not doing themselves any favors.
Like, you saw that... you saw that original Andrew Garfield leak with the blue background?
I did.
That is in 4K. And that's... I'm pretty sure that's been confirmed real. Like, when it came out. Like, that's a fucking insane leak. 4K.
They really need to...
And then you have the... Go ahead.
They really do need to sort out whoever's running marketing. And I think the actors should learn to shut up. You know? You didn't write it, you didn't create it. Sure, you acted in it, but it's not your brainchild. You have to. It's not yours to
Yes.
spoil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you saw the Campia photo? I just sent it. With the 3 Spider-Men.
Oh.
You saw that.
Yeah.
That's from months ago.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember you showing me.
That's just more proof, and it corroborates that Andrew Garfield leak we also got.
Yeah.
I don't understand how that could get out. It's literally watermarked.
Yeah, I suppose their marketing division seems about as capable as a Scotsman after 5 bottles of whiskey.
Yeah.
Believe that.
Okay. And then also with, like, what you said about the actors,
Mm-hmm.
Tobey Maguire literally just sits in Central Park all day long, taking photos with people saying that he is in the movie, and Andrew Garfield goes into fucking talk shows and is just desperately pleading with people to stop asking him if he's in it.
Yeah. I suppose he wants to get out of the shadow
yeah.
of his I don't want to say failed, but I will. Failed Spider-Man franchise, because his really wasn't that good.
Yeah. Like, you saw Tobey Maguire, though. He wasn't in a single interview
No, he just went to a park,
at
sat
all
down,
leading up to this movie.
just said, "Yo, I'm in Spider-Man No Way Home," and everyone went, "Yeah, cool."
Yeah.
This is why we love Toby more than
It's-
everyone else.
Toby's a Chad.
Tugboat Maguire.
Yeah. Love Toby.
I love him. Alright.
I'm...
I think that's enough on No Way Home.
Yep.
What say you we move
You
on?
reckon? What time we up? Yeah, right.
We're at 22 minutes in. Okay, I think we talk about the second hottest movie to come
Dune?
out this year. Yes, June.
Dune. You go first.
Alright. So, Dune is a remake of a movie that was adapted from a novel.
I think it's actually the second remake.
The second remake?
If I'm
The second
not...
remake? I thought the first one was in
Yeah,
the
apparently
80s.
it was one in the 2000s.
Oh, well, I stand corrected then. Well, anyway, it's the second or third adaptation of the novel of the same name. It's an interesting movie, to say the least. If I had to give negatives about it, of which there are very few, I'd say the plot's a little bit slow to start with, and Zendaya's in this movie. That's really all the negatives I have.
You gotta understand, right? This movie is the first half of the book.
Yeah.
The first
Yeah.
book. There's like 12 or something.
Yeah.
It's an insane
I
amount
mean,
of books.
it's obviously not finished. It left us on a cliffhanger.
It's pretty slow to get started.
I think
Like it only picks up about 40 minutes in.
I think when you're telling a story as grand and is as large in scale as Dune, you have to take it slow.
Yeah. Well, that's literally all the whole Lord of the Rings franchise.
Yeah, and how well did the Lord of the Rings do?
Like the first movie was just them hiking the
Yep.
whole time.
And everyone loved it.
Everyone did love it. That's easy my top 10 films of
Oh,
all
I
time.
think Return of the King is the best one.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
every single one of them is easily in the top 20 movies for me.
Same. They're
All
all
really
really
good.
good.
I think it's a
but
fair comparison
do-
to have a look at both Dune and Lord of the Rings, because
Well, yeah, they're both really long
Yeah.
movies, directed by very... I don't want to say slow directors, but the directors have really slow films. And
you can enjoy fast.
and these
you can enjoy
movies
slow.
are both very dull. Yeah,
Oh, I wouldn't call them dull.
they look very dull.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they're not very colourful.
No, they're certainly not colourful. But I thought you mean dull as in like just bland and boring. I would say.
Oh yeah,
No.
not like that. Not like that. that this movie is easily my favorite film of the
Yeah.
year.
Oh, yeah, so
My
I just finished
yeah,
watching The
go ahead.
Mandalorian recently, right? And
Mm-hmm.
I great show by the way. But it reminds me of an episode where Mando goes to Tatooine, and he goes to
Yeah,
this town in this, like a very remote area away from Mos Eisley and whatever. And there's this guy who has Boba Fett's armor on, and
yep,
he asks Mando for help in killing a crate dragon, and because it's in the desert, and the crate dragon reminds me a lot of the sandworms, I just went, hey, I've seen that before
yeah.
when I was watching Dune. No, but
The scene with the sandworms were the best scenes in the movie.
I was surprised at the actual size of the sandworms. I didn't think they were going to be that big. Like, I knew they were big,
Yeah,
but I didn't know they were
my
that
favorite
massive.
my favorite scenes, you know, in like the first or maybe second act, when they're escaping the sandworm for the first time and it eats the
Yeah,
ship.
yeah, I know the one.
That's probably one of my favorite
Yeah,
scenes.
you know, it's like
It's
it's a
so
lot of
epic.
tension
It's a weird,
too, because
yeah,
there's a timer. You don't have very much time to get everyone off the ship. There's a massive predator closing in, and
yeah.
everything was shot
I
really
don't.
well. I thought everything was done brilliantly.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a cinematic
Mm, mm.
masterpiece.
I wish we saw it in IMAX.
Like, I really do.
That would have been
Like,
great.
and the acting in it is really good as well.
All the actors, apart from Zendaya,
Like,
do a really, really good performance.
well, she was barely in the movie. She was barely in the movie. It
That
doesn't
there
count.
is why I love this movie so much. No, every single one of the actors does such a good job, I thought.
Like even Jason Momoa and Dave Bautista.
Yeah, and when I think of them, I don't exactly think of massively talented actors. You know?
Yeah, they're very average actors, but they do
both did
really, well
really
in
well.
this movie.
I love how Jason Momoa just he's not playing a different character every time he's on screen. He's just playing Jason Momoa.
Yeah,
I reckon
yeah.
they
I don't
give him
know.
the script 30 minutes beforehand, and he just walks on the set and reads from the script, and they just film it. And it's like,
Yeah.
yep, this will do it. He's doing great. Let him run.
So I've got 3 favorite characters from this movie.
Mm-hmm.
So Oscar Isaac's
Oh, he
character.
was great in that movie.
Yeah, I think his name was Alito Atreides or something, but fuck, he was
He was
good.
brilliant. Truly was.
And then number 2 is Josh Brolin's character.
I don't think we got enough of him. You know?
No, and they left his death sort of ambiguous.
I mean,
as well.
he might be alive.
Like, I'm not even sure if he
Yeah,
died.
I don't think we ever saw it.
Yeah, because the last scene was when they were playing the bagpipes running at the ships that were exploding, yeah?
There, that was the last time we saw him, yeah.
Yeah. And he never showed a death scene, so I'm waiting for that.
No, if he turns up in the next movie.
And then my third
That'd be
favorite character. Yeah, that would be nice. My third favorite character, Timothy Chalamet's character, Paul Atreides.
Yeah.
He was actually played
was-
very well.
He was... I don't really know how to put him. I don't think I was focused on him the whole time, because I was pretty taken aback by the whole spectacle of it.
Yeah, I've seen it
Yeah, I
twice,
only
though.
saw it once, you see. I
Yeah.
have to see it again.
Like, you miss... Trust me, you miss a lot when you watch it only
Yeah.
once. Because it's just, like, so much shit just thrown at you.
Yeah.
I think my favorite scene with him was probably at the start. You know when he was putting his hand in the box and it was pain?
Yes. Yes, and
That scene was very good. That was a very good scene.
I wasn't exactly sure what that was trying to say.
I think it's an iconic thing from the book.
I mean, I've read The
Um,
Lord of the Rings and I've watched it too. I might as well read Dune.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely reading. I think I've already bought them online and getting them
Oh,
shipped
nice.
in.
Good for you. I'm gonna have to borrow those off you when you're done.
Yeah, I think I've got the first 6 books I already
Yep.
bought. So this, I think it was like sort of a test if he is the one.
Yeah,
'cause
Space Jesus.
These people
Yeah,
have
yeah,
a
yeah.
religion.
Yeah, like Space Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, Keanu Reeves in space.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Quick Star Wars
Ah,
references.
it's an addiction.
It's. I don't know. Even with the scenes that are like almost pitch black grey, I think they were very
Yeah,
beautiful.
everything was visually
If you know what I mean.
visually pleasing.
It really was. Really was. Like. Yeah.
No, it was true.
I was really happy with this movie.
I wasn't
wasn't
expecting to enjoy
to
it
be
as
like
much as
that.
I thought I did. When I was younger and I watched Lord of the first time, I thought, I mean this is alright. But I mean, Lord of the Rings is one of my favorite film franchises ever now. I
Yeah.
suppose it just takes age to understand things like that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, true. Like, I think that the first time I watched Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit and shit, like,
Yeah.
as a whole, like, the whole series and not just by themselves, was probably when I was 10. Like, they're good movies.
Yeah.
But they're very
Yeah, I know what you mean.
story-driven. Like, I think that's a big reason why we only
Yes.
remember parts of the original ones, of the original Dune. Like the sand scenes with the worms. Because that was the only, like, exciting bit about it.
Yeah, that was the really only
If
I'd say, I don't want to say visually captivating because the entire thing was visually captivating, but like
Yeah.
kind of
Memorable.
memorable, yeah, because of the action, obviously.
Mm.
I'd say the scale of
Yeah,
the scale
this
of the
movie is
movie, yeah.
Yeah, this movie is definitely a big improvement on it.
I
Like, huge.
I'd say easily the best in the top 3 movies of this year.
Oh, easily.
Mm.
And you have Nobody up there as well?
Nobody is number 1 for now because that movie is just too good.
That's number 3 on my list.
Ooh. So what's number 1, number 2, and number 3?
No Time to Die is second. Number 1 is Dune. No Time to Die is second.
Dude, have you seen Casino
I've
Royale
seen No
yet?
Time to Die twice.
Have you seen Casino
I
Royale
watched
yet?
that the other day.
You did?
I watched it the other day, yes.
How good is it? Is it as good as I told you it was?
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
For now, it's my favorite James Bond movie.
Casino
until
Royale?
maybe there's a new one. Yep.
Yep.
No Time to Die is my second favorite because I've only seen 2.
Okay.
But
Skyfall.
from everybody I've heard,
Mwah.
yeah, apparently that's number 2.
Yep.
For everyone I've heard though, everyone rates No Time to Die as number 3 on all the James Bond movies list.
I'll have to find that out for myself soon. I'll have to go watch that. See.
It's a quite a good movie.
Yeah. I'm just not too sure about how, like, you know how James Bond is supposed to be old, right?
Yeah.
Like in the movie, he's old.
Uh,
He's older.
I don't know.
He's not the young.
Well, he definitely looks old.
Yeah. But James Bond was always supposed to be the kind of guy who
Like the actor Daniel Craig is 53.
Really? I don't think he was 53.
Yeah, he's not that old.
No, he looks a bit older than 53. Hang on, yeah, I'm Craig. In a weird
Hold
way,
on.
but
I'm giving.
yeah, I'm just not in a
I'm
weird
trying
way.
to find his age in the movie.
Oh, he's 53.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah,
in
what
the
about
movie,
her?
so there's the black chick who's meant to be his replacement in the movie. The black chick who she's played as a joke.
Good. Wait, no.
Like she's the brunt of all
Not,
jokes.
not,
It's actually
I
good.
don't mean good
It's
because
so
she's
good.
black. I mean good because not ruining James Bond. That's what I mean. Just have to make sure.
Yeah, James Bond will probably only be 50 or so in the movie.
Yeah.
In No Time to Die, at least.
I don't know. I mean, James
Yeah, that
Bond
feels likely.
in the original movies and like all the way up till Skyfall, as far as I remember. Um, it's been a while since I watched Spectre. Um, he was always a womanizer. Does he do any of that in the newest one?
Not in the new
Ooh,
one, I don't think.
okay. That's
And I don't think it really affects the
yeah, but it's
story
part of his
though.
character, you know.
Like
It's like
in it's not exactly womanizing because in this movie, like I think Spectre finishes off. I haven't seen Spectre, but I think in the end it finishes off with him and his
yeah,
girlfriend. Yeah,
that's true. Oh yeah.
yeah. Like you know George, he reckons he that chick is probably his favorite chick in the entire
Does
franchise.
George
Yeah.
watch James Bond movies?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. We went and watched the new one the other night, and he's seen them all.
Oh, well, I did not take him for the kind of guy to watch James Bond. I mean,
Well, it's George.
you know, he's never seen Men in Black, so
True, true.
forgive me.
Like anyway though, this story is like there's a 5 year gap within the first 20 minutes of the film, and then his wife, his ex girlfriend, this chick, has a daughter that is his, and the ending of the movie, it pretty much ends with how it started, but he's dead and she's driving.
Oh, so they killed James Bond.
Yeah.
Good shit, guys. Good shit.
Well, it's inevitable. This was meant to be the final film.
I mean, but James Bond's been going since forever, like since the '60s or something.
Well, yeah, obviously they're going to reboot. This movie will never die.
No, James Bond is one
Like
of the
this
most
franchise will.
He's like
Profitable.
yeah, yeah. He's like he's like what Doctor Who was to sci-fi for spy movies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
And what Lord of the Rings is to fantasy.
yeah.
It's like,
oh
it's
wait,
a staple.
wait. When I said what Doctor Who is to sci-fi, I meant like British stuff. Well, if we're doing international, you could say it's what Star Wars was to sci-fi, or what Star Trek was to sci-fi,
Yeah.
or what Steven
Yeah.
Spielberg's entire career was to movie
or I
making.
can go over to what you're saying. I can go to what you were saying and say Harry Potter to fantasy.
Yeah.
It's really it's interesting. Cause do you think they'll ever stop making Mission Impossible and Fast and Furious movies?
I mean, Fast and Furious has got to die. It's become too retarded to live. They went to space in a car,
Yeah.
They went to space in a car.
Yeah. I was actually reading today that the new one that they were planning for 2023 got delayed.
Good. That franchise is just becoming. It's gone off the rails.
Yeah. The last good one was like number 7.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I've never actually watched any.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, I did.
Okay.
I watched a bit of the newest one and just thought, no, this is too far. I don't care what happened beforehand. This is ridiculous.
Yeah. The older films are really good, especially if you appreciate cars, because it's literally just drag racing.
Creepy and Matt.
Yeah.
No, they love that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Tomorrow was gonna be good. I'm so hyped. Tomorrow will be great.
Oh, I'm gonna take over for a bit here. I'm gonna go on a rant. So, if you know me, which by chance you're viewing this, you probably do. I'm a big anime fan. I have loved anime for a while. I think it is one of the most unpoliticized forms of entertainment in the world. It, by and large, does not push very many messages, and by and large is very entertaining. Now, one of my favorite anime series of all time is the very unique and very, very bizarre JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Recently, on
I've heard good things.
hey?
I've heard good things. Keep going.
So on December 1st, Part 6, Stone Ocean, obviously the sixth part of the franchise, got its anime adaptation, and it came out on Netflix. I decided to watch it. It has released 12 episodes so far, and I have read the original manga, and it did not disappoint. The animation style is ever so slightly different from the pages of the manga, but it's visually appealing. It's the most visually appealing part. The voice actors do really, really, really well, and I it's a running joke in the fandom, but Star Platinum has gotten less buff in each and every part he's been in. Like, the dude looked like Arnold Schwarzenegger in part 3, slimmed down to a Rocky Balboa in part 4, and now I don't really know what to describe him as. He kind of looks like Tom Holland, man. He's gotten small. But what I can say is that, once again, David Productions have outdone themselves with this franchise. They have done a brilliant, brilliant job adapting it. And I just hope they do an even better job for the part after it. Because part 7 is by and large the fan favorite. Yeah, that's really all I've got to say. I've just wanted to sing that show's praises for a bit. It's been... Yeah, no, I really, really like that show.
So,
I really do.
are you a big fan of Karate Kid?
Is this because I used to do karate?
Well, Karate Kid's a good movie.
The originals are a great movie. Yeah, great movies about determination and training, like practice and.
Well, yeah, fuck the reboot. The reboots don't count. But
the reboot is disgusting.
Both of them, the one with the chick included, they're all fucking terrible. But
yeah,
you've ever seen Cobra Kai?
The show?
Yeah.
No, but I've heard brilliant things about it. It looks really good.
Season 4 comes out at the end of this month, and I was watching season 3 the other day to catch up because I haven't seen season 3 yet, and I was watching it, and then they hopped into a car because they went on a car chase or something, and Kickstart My Heart starts playing, and what a beautiful car chase it was. It was so beautiful.
You know, you must realize that any scene with that particular song in it is guaranteed to be good.
Yeah. Like, it was in the Peacemaker trailer, that song.
Yeah, that is one of my favorite songs of all time.
It's a pretty good song.
Top 5. Yeah.
So, I think my favorite song is probably Piano Man.
That is a banger, yeah. That is a banger.
Yeah.
Okay,
go ahead.
TV shows wise, what do we have going on?
Well, in less than a month, we have Peacemaker, which will be the first DCEU TV show.
I know that I have said in the past that I don't think wrestlers gone actors can really, be that great at acting.
Yeah.
And I mean, I stand by my reasoning when you look at people like The Rock and Dave Bautista. I'm not saying they're necessarily terrible actors, but they're just not as interesting as real actors. No, but John Cena's Peacemaker. I enjoyed watching him. He was probably one of the best parts about the Suicide Squad for me.
Yeah, he was really good. I wasn't expecting the twist with him. Now, yesterday, they announced that they're developing a Gotham Knights TV show with, CW writers.
Oh, no.
And I don't know if this will be set in the CW, and I know Batwoman writers are attached, but I don't think Batwoman will be in it. Now.
That show follows me wherever I go.
Yeah, it's fucking terrible.
Oh, good.
Now, are you familiar with the Gotham Knights? Are you familiar
Um,
with the characters?
no, hang on. Gotham Knights. Let's have a look, shall we? Oh, I know about the Arkham Knight, but that's about it.
Okay, Gotham Knights. The story is Batman dies,
Oh, good.
supposedly, and
Yep.
they're making a video game on it at the moment. And um,
Yeah, yeah, it shows that here. So is
and there's
that
four characters: Red Hood, Jason Todd, Nightwing, and Batgirl.
Yep.
And it's not Jason Todd, Tim Drake. It
Yeah.
looks pretty fucking good.
I'm having a look at the
I'm
promo artwork now, and it does look pretty good.
Yeah. Now imagine that as a TV show.
Yeah, I'd
Imagine
probably
that
watch that.
Imagine that was Titans.
Man, I still can't get over how much I enjoyed that show.
I know, right? People fucking hate it for some reason because like the writing is sometimes
Well, I understand it, I guess.
hypocritical, I would say. But I'm a big fan of Titans. I would not oppose this being a show set in the Titans universe.
Hmm. Yeah.
We've got Dick Grayson, Tim Drake, or maybe Damian Wayne. Tim Drake was introduced in season 3 of Titans. Batgirl was also introduced in season 3. Same with Red Hood.
Yeah, yeah,
Like we've
yeah.
already got the characters there.
Yeah, they can do it. It's just will they?
Yeah. It's very interesting. I would not say no to that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd watch it. I would definitely watch it.
And they've proven to themselves that they can do good spin-off shows of Titans because we've seen Doom Patrol.
I like Doom Patrol. Danny the genderqueer street was a little
That was,
strange.
that was weird.
That was weird. A little bit
But
out of
that's
place.
the whole premise of the show, though.
Yeah.
That's the whole premise.
Yeah, it's
It's
intended
a
to be a little weird.
it's a fucking weird show.
Yeah.
Hmm. What else we got coming out? Superman and Lois.
Superman and Lois. Yeah. I haven't watched that
I
yet.
might get around to watching that before that comes out.
Yeah.
See how I'm feeling.
I'll watch it at the same time as you, and we can give a detailed review of it.
Yeah. And now recently, I want to talk about a bit about Johnny Depp.
I like Johnny Depp.
Now we've both seen the Fantastic Beasts movies, yeah.
Yes, I've seen them.
Yep. So they
Yep.
released a third trailer, a new trailer for the third movie.
Is he in
yesterday.
Is he in it?
No, they recast him. They
They did.
fucking recast him. And guess
You
who they
have-
recasted him with?
Who?
Mads Mikkelsen.
I don't know if that's a win or a loss. I love Mads Mikkelsen.
I know he's really good. He looks really good in the role, but I'm pissed off because they got rid of fucking Johnny Depp.
Yeah, who is a equally good actor.
Yeah.
I mean, they're both great. I wouldn't say no
It's-
to either, but he was proven innocent, right?
Yeah, exactly. He didn't deserve to be fired.
Yeah.
And guess who they kept? This one studio who's going for Aquaman 2 and fucking Fantastic Beasts. They own both the rights.
Yeah, Warner Brothers.
They keep Amber Heard.
Of course they
yeah.
do. Of course they do.
It's a fucking joke.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Doesn't make any sense to me.
I like Jude Law as Dumbledore.
Jude Law is a good actor. I think the first thing
Yeah, he wasn't good in Captain Marvel though.
nothing was good in Captain Marvel.
Maybe Samuel Jackson.
He tried.
but
He
that's
tried
it.
his best, but I can't respect
Yeah.
Nick Fury after seeing that.
Yeah. I'm sending you a picture into general.
Yeah.
Tell me what you think about that.
Hang on a second. She's loading. Well, I wouldn't want to meet him in a dark alley at night. Let me say that.
Yeah. He doesn't look bad.
No, it doesn't look bad.
The other day, so are you aware how J.K. Rowling, is, I don't want to say transphobic, but that's how the media paints her, so I'm gonna say it.
Yeah, sure. We'll just run with whatever the mainstream media is saying for now. Don't want
Yeah,
to get too political. Yeah.
it's against her beliefs, so I don't really care about
Oh
it.
well.
But
You do you. You do
um,
you, baby. You do you.
exactly. Um,
Yep.
but
So J.K. Rowling is a piece of shit. Yes.
some guy on Twitter is one of the most credible leakers I've seen, and he leaks a bunch of shit for all types of
Mm-hmm.
movies.
And what do we have from him?
He leaked the full plot description for Fantastic Beasts 3. The entire thing.
Okay, small leaks are fine, but that ain't a leak. That's a friggin' tsunami.
I've got it saved if you want it.
No, no, I'm alright. Oh, there you go then.
He leaked the entire thing.
Jesus, man.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And then he disappeared from Twitter in case Warner Brothers wanted to lynch him.
Legend.
Yeah.
Tell you what, this guy, he's
He's
obviously received training from my dad. It's a bad joke.
It is a pretty bad joke, but I don't know how to feel about him leaking it, right? Because it's sort of shitty towards the filmmakers.
Yeah. No, it is a little bit shitty.
J.K. Rowling isn't the fucking one. She's only one person amongst a crew of 500 on that set, yeah?
Yeah.
But, because, I don't know. It's because it's sort of fucking up their work, but it's also disrespecting her at the same time.
Yeah. It's kind of like saying, oh, you made this? Oh, you want to keep this a secret? It's kind of like when when you tell your best friend who you like and then they tell everyone, and then you're super mad at them for a while, but then you get over it because you have no other friends.
Similar.
Wait, no, that's just me. Never mind. That's just me.
It's certainly weird.
Hey, yeah, tell me down in the comments if you can sympathize. I need the support.
F for respect. F to pay respect.
Just come see my gravestone. Put raw yeast on the top. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Just like as an offering.
Now. Did you see the Sonic trailer?
I saw art for it, and I saw the memes. Do you know
It's actually...
It looks good. Like from
Jim
what I've
Carrey
seen.
returns.
Oh, of course he does.
It actually is good.
Mate, it's not Sonic if you don't have Eggman. Like it's not Star Wars unless you have a Darth Vader or a Darth Vader ripoff. Kylo Ren.
Oh, I've got a meme to show you. I've got a funny meme to show you. Let me just find it. Okay, so it's a picture of them on the lake, which is the opening shot in the trailer, in a boat, and then the caption is, "And Gene killed me right over there." Have a look at it, Riley.
And Gene killed me right over there. Is that an X-Men reference?
Did you watch X-Men 2? Yeah.
Gene killed me.
Because this guy plays Cyclops, yeah.
Dude, it's been ages since I watched an X-Men movie, and the last one I watched was First Class.
Or this might have been The Last Stand, because he goes to the lake and then she rises out of the water.
Oh,
and fucking
yeah, I
destroys
remember
him.
that bit. Yeah, I remember it. Is that when
Yeah.
she takes his glasses off and holds the laser beams back with the Phoenix Force? Yeah, I remember that scene.
Yeah.
I was like 8 when I saw
one.
that.
Yeah.
The memory just.
That's a very old movie, then.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's.
And Gene killed me right over there.
It was a funny. It's a funny meme.
That's actually pretty good.
It's
I know
pretty good.
I know I'm a bit late saying this, but like I'm very proud of what the studio did when they what Warner Brothers did, or I can't remember if it's Warner Brothers who made the Sonic movie.
Fox.
It was,
Oh,
yeah, for the
for
who
this
made
one,
the Sonic movie, like the original?
I think it's
Paramount?
Paramount. Paramount
Yeah,
for
okay.
Sonic.
I'm really proud of what Paramount did. Like, I'm really impressed that they took fan criticism on board and changed the design from that horrible looking, fursona thing you would find on Tumblr, and they like,
Yeah.
I mean, the eyes are still apart, but that's all right. He's still recognizable.
Oh, that's fucking
What did you just Google?
disgusting. I'm looking. I searched up.
You did not
Oh,
just search
okay.
up fursona, did you?
I searched up Sonic original
Really?
design.
Haven't you seen that before?
I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen it before. I just forgot what it looked like. Have a look at it. Look at that. Like, look at that comparison. That is such a good redesign. That is way too realistic in a bad way. I know.
Oh, the teeth, dude. His teeth are straighter than mine.
What about the paws? Look at the paws.
He doesn't have eyebrows. He doesn't have facial expressions. You know what he looks like, right? He looks like when an aging celebrity pumps a ton of Botox into their face and then they can't move it. You know?
Yeah, I can see
like
that. Yep.
So I watched The Postcard Killings recently, right? Really good movie. We should review it sometime.
Yeah.
And the chick who plays Jean Grey in the original X-Men movies is in it, and she has had so much like work done on her face. I mean, yeah, go you, I guess, do what you want. But her
I can see. I just searched it up.
Her range of movement, like the emotion she can convey with her facial muscles, has decreased a little bit. I noticed during.
Is that the picture? I just
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you can tell.
Yep.
Yeah, I can tell. I can tell. Speaking of movies we watched the past week, I watched probably 2 or 3 days ago. Shutter Island.
You watched? Wait, you watched
for the first
what?
time. And
Shutter Island.
It's a Scorsese movie, yeah. Starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Mark Ruffalo.
Let me have a look. I definitely haven't seen it.
It's a 2010 movie, and it's fucking good. Like, there's like, do you care about spoilers or?
Not for old movies anyway.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna spoil it. It's an 11-year-old movie, and this movie, there's a twist at the end. Like, he's on this island investigating a disappearance of a mental patient, and then at the movie he learns that they're conducting experiments, like in the middle of the movie, and then at the end of the movie he learns that he is a patient, and this is one of his coping methods. The entire movie.
That is a twist.
It's such a brilliant movie. Like, you wouldn't expect it.
No, I wouldn't. Yeah.
And the patient he's trying to find is actually his wife, and the patient who's there because the patient was there because they drowned 3 kids.
Good on you, champ.
And it's revealed at the end of the movie, in this like a flashback scene, that Leo's character comes home from work, and his wife's sitting there wet, and he sees his 3 kids bobbing in the lake.
Wait,
and he
real
runs
quick.
in there. The amount of emotion this man portrays.
Yeah, Leo DiCaprio is a great actor. Back to what you just said there.
What?
He came home to find his wife
actor.
wet, not in the way he was expecting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I,
It's no, but this man like is crying in the middle of the lake. Then he gets out.
Yeah.
His wife's just sitting there, and he pulls his kids out, tries to resuscitates them, and he's the wife comes close to him, and he shoots her.
All right then.
Right? And that's why he goes to prison, because he's fucking broken down mentally, and he shoots
Who
the
killed
wife,
his kids again? Was it him?
his wife.
Oh, why did she do that?
His wife killed his
Why
kids.
did she do that?
I'm not sure. I am not sure. She is definitely a mental bitch.
We know a few of those.
No, this is seriously.
Seriously. Don't want to blow it out of proportion on me.
It's a very, very, very good movie. I'm gonna send you a picture.
Yeah.
Just of one of the scenes at the end.
Shutter Island.
And look at the emotion in this man's face. Look at that.
Yo. Yep, that is a broken man.
That is definitely a broken man.
Wow.
It's like this weird detective movie until it gets fucking weird in the middle.
What? So it starts out like your typical detective movie, like you.
It's a typical detective movie where he's on an island investigating.
And then halfway through it turns into what, like a psychological thriller or something? Could you say that?
It gets fucking weird. Like you can't tell if he's hallucinating or not. It's fucking weird. It's definitely a must watch.
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
It's definitely one of Scorsese's best movies.
Yeah. Scorsese's a great actor.
And you've seen Wolf of Wall Street?
I saw that. Yeah, I watched it recently.
That's a good movie.
Yeah, I thought it was really good.
It's got a sad ending. If you know what I mean. It's like it's not a sad ending, it's a depressing ending. And I'm hyped for what this man has next. Now, speaking of Leo, did you see he has a new movie coming out called Don't Look Up?
It's
not out yet.
Let's have a look. Don't Look Up.
And look what it's about. Yeah, Don't Look Up. Look what the movie's about.
2021 film. Let's have a look.
It comes out in like a week or so.
Two low-level astronomers must go on a giant meteor tour to warn mankind, approaching comet that will destroy the Earth. Yes.
Yep. And literally even the president, they ignore him, saying it's no biggie. Like every place they go, they say it's no biggie. It's a pretty good movie.
Satirical science fiction comedy.
Well, I haven't seen it. It looks pretty good.
55% Rotten Tomatoes, 52% Metacritic, and 7.5 out of IMDb.
Oh, yeah, it's not out in Australia
it
yet.
9.
But it's look at that
on Rotten
critic
Tomatoes.
score. I'll send it in if you need to. It's 75% audience, 55 critics.
This reminds me
You
of
can tell there's
another
that
movie we
gap
saw
there.
recently. Reminds me of Eternals. Yeah, like the score
Eternals?
gap between critics and audience.
Yeah.
But
then again, critics really hated Venom 1. They had it at like.
I mean, you know, both Venom movies weren't exactly groundbreaking. Were they enjoyable? Yeah, they were definitely enjoyable.
But this movie,
but they weren't anything truly special.
This movie doesn't look groundbreaking, but it looks like it will be fun.
Oh, here we go.
It's R-rated. Leo DiCaprio. Jennifer Lawrence. She's alright.
She played Mystique really well.
The
The X-Men movies.
Yeah, she was pretty good. Who else they got? I know they got Jonah Hill,
I'm good.
and I know you don't like him, but I think his character,
Oh
he's a
God, help us
politician.
all.
I think.
Just imagine
Yeah.
Jonah Hill.
Then we got Timothy Chalamet, Chris Evans, Meryl Streep,
Alright then, all-star cast.
Tyler Perry. It's yeah, Ron Perlman,
And
the guy who
Hannibal
played
Chow from
Hellboy.
Pacific Rim. Let's not forget that. Dude, Pacific Rim.
I think
great
so.
movie.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Kate Blanchett as well. This movie looks like it will be.
Ah, this has got all the big names, doesn't it?
I honestly don't. Yeah, it's pretty much got them all. Like one from at least one of every franchise. And then also, we love a good Nolan film.
We love a good Nolan film. He can do brilliantly and he can do terribly.
Yeah. So, there's this American scientist called Oppenheimer.
Yes.
And he was the father of the atomic bomb.
Yeah.
Back in the 40s. And so he was pretty much responsible for the Japanese bombings. And this
hang on,
man is getting his own biopic.
hang on a second. I thought that gay black dude from Eternals was responsible for the bombings.
So, what was
I
that?
thought the gay black dude from Eternals was responsible for the bombing of Nagasaki.
Oh my god.
I got
Anyway.
you there.
Oppenheimer.
Yes.
You got me there. Christopher Nolan. It's a World War II movie. And you know in Batman Begins,
Yeah.
the bloke who plays Scarecrow,
Yeah,
he's the
the
main
guy from
character.
Peaky Blinders. Yeah, Cillian Murphy.
Cillian Murphy or whatever his name is.
It's probably Cillian Murphy,
Yeah.
isn't it?
And then
It's got Rami Malek in it as well.
it's something like
And
that.
Emily Blunt.
Then they've got Emily Blunt. I haven't really seen anything with her.
Have you hang on. No.
Quiet Place.
Edge of Tomorrow.
I don't think so.
Go watch it.
No.
Do it.
Alright, and then
Just said no.
then Florence Pugh. I said okay.
I heard no.
Maybe. And then we've got Florence Pugh.
Has she been?
So
in
who's
anything?
in So she was in the latest Hawkeye episode. She's Natasha's sister. Also in Black Widow.
Yeah, I have been avoiding
The
that
blonde
movie,
one.
like
The blonde one. Have you seen the videos? Have you seen the pictures?
Yeah, I've seen the pictures.
The blonde chick.
Yeah, I know the one.
Yep.
Yeah, I know her now. Yeah.
She does a really shitty Russian accent, like most characters do when they do an accent, but she seems alright actress-wise.
Yep.
Then we got Rami Malek,
Man,
who was he's fucking good.
I only ever really knew him from Night at the Museum.
Of course. That's probably the first time I saw him
Yes.
too. But
Hacker
he's the
Man
main
was good.
villain in the new No Time to Die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew he was in No Time to Die.
He's really good in it. Like, the villain itself is kind of pointless, but the performance is fucking good.
Yeah.
Apparently he's in Mr. Robot. Have not seen that yet, but apparently it's a pretty good show.
Now, every time you say robot, I think of J.J.
Like,
Abrams.
Yeah.
Bad Robot Studios. Disgusting. Anyway.
Then they got Matt Damon.
They're really pulling in all
Who's
the big
always gonna
guns,
win.
aren't they? They're pulling in everyone.
That's all Christopher Nolan really does. So
Yeah.
that's what it's famous for. But it looks like it will be a good movie. Always love a good biopic thriller sort of thing.
Yeah, good
Like they've
good
got a
biography
poster
movie.
for it. I'll send you the poster. What?
Love a good biography film.
Have you seen any of them?
Of
Have you
the
seen any biopics of
uh,
any?
I was tempted to watch Bohemian
Like in general?
Rhapsody. I should have.
I haven't seen many, but I've seen some really good ones, like Straight Outta Compton. That is a really good movie. It's really long.
Yeah, how long is it again? Like,
Um, it's like 3 hours. It's a good movie
ha,
though.
it's got nothing on Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Yeah, but this is a biopic. It's like a documentary.
Yeah.
Um,
Just saying, you know.
well,
Lengthwise.
not really, but sort of. Um, hmm. Bohemian Rhapsody. Oh, Rami Malek was in that too.
Yeah, I know. I don't know, I never really thought about watching that movie so much. Like, I mean, it was always there, and I thought, I'd rather just listen to their music.
It's pretty
Yeah, I don't really know so much about it.
What else?
I put in
Yeah.
Bohemian Rhapsody, and it comes up with the movie first. Disgusting.
Really?
No, it should be just
Not the song?
Rhapsody.
It should be the
60%
song
Rotten
number one.
Tomatoes. Bohemian
Bro,
Rhapsody.
this movie's directed by the X-Men director.
Oh yeah. It's got 8 out
Yeah.
of 10 on IMDb. 60% Rotten Tomatoes, and yeah, and 1 out of 5 on IndieWire.
60% Rotten Tomatoes, yeah.
I've never heard of it.
85 audience.
Anyway.
Yeah. You excited for Kingsman?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like the first two Kingsmen blew me away. Because all the action
Yeah.
movies, all the
So
action movies in recent times, like all the ones that get so much attention, all the big blockbuster superhero movies have generally been bloodless violence. Look at Shang-Chi for example, bloodless violence. Right? Like
Yeah, that's why nobody
exactly,
was refreshing.
Exactly.
Because if
There was
yeah,
something else.
because it was like it's just a generic movie but with blood,
And a tracheotomy.
and I
Yeah.
like that.
It was nice. It was a nice refreshing.
good.
It's like we're stuck in the heat wave of dumbed down, childlike superhero movies, and then nobody with a nice ice cold cup of blood and guts and gore, all stuffed into one action movie.
Yeah, same with Wrath of Man.
Wrath of Man, isn't that the one with Jason Statham?
Wrath of Man as well.
Yep.
Yeah, I got a poster from that from work the other day. It's
Man,
up
I
on my wall
gotta
now.
get some other posters from your work.
Pretty good movie.
Well, I'm there tomorrow. Probably grab some.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know we've got a Shang-Chi one at the moment in there for sale.
Nah, I'm not touching that.
I don't
Don't
think
wanna
there's
sully
anything
my
else
room.
that good.
I don't care. I'll take Paul Blart Mall Cop at this point.
Yesterday, you know the big banners that you hang up as you walk into the cinema? They go on the wall?
Yeah, the big posters, like the really big ones.
Yep. Me
Yep.
and my boss, we were hanging up a Kingsman one yesterday.
Ah, yes.
It's pretty good.
I'm so excited for that movie.
It looks good. I'll put it in chat now. The
Yeah,
poster
go for
when we
it.
set
Go
it
for
up.
it. Yeah.
Hold on.
I mean,
I just got on my
probably
phone to do it.
my favorite part about the first two Kingsman movies was Mark Strong, because I've always thought Mark Strong was a really good actor.
He was pretty good. I liked Taron
He was
Egerton
good.
and them as well.
Yes, and Colin. Every one of the movies did great. I don't think there was
Yeah.
a single actor who did a bad performance. Everyone did well.
I liked Samuel L. Jackson in the original.
He did well. He didn't do his usual tough talking guy, you know? I mean, the dude had a lisp, for God's sake.
Yeah.
But he fit the character. Kind of strange.
Indeed he did.
Really.
He really did.
Kind of strange.
Yeah, that was a really threatening villain.
Yeah, okay, it kind of reminds me of Die Hard. I know that's a weird comparison to make, but it's like,
Actually, yeah, I know what you mean. I know what
you
you
know
mean.
what I mean? He's not like he could never challenge the protagonist physically in a fight, you know? But he wins using mental strength and outwitting his opponent, like Hans Gruber in
Yeah.
Die Hard.
Yep.
That's the kind of villain he is, and I think that's the most interesting kind of dynamic to have between your hero and villain. Like, don't get me wrong, I love it when I just see two. Uh, we'll take the
Yeah.
Predator for an example. When you just see two massive figures go at it, like Arnie and the Predator. But it's
Yeah.
like that. That's enjoyable. But I would rather see a movie where the protagonist has to outwit his opponent, like his already genius opponent.
Yeah. Has Tarantino had any good movies lately?
Um,
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is probably his latest good movie.
I still haven't seen that. I mean, I haven't seen many movies by the sound of it.
Yeah. I've
What I
been trying to
did
catch
watch
up on
recently,
all the good ones.
yeah, what I did watch recently though, and what I told you about a few weeks ago, I watched
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction.
Oh yes. Give
Uh,
us your review.
okay, snap fingers. So, Pulp Fiction, I understand if you don't like it. It's very very unique in the way it tells the story. It tells a
That
non-linear story with three different timelines intersecting, interweaving with each other towards their ends. So the timelines we have John Travolta's character, Vincent Vega, who has the greatest name of all time, and you have Sam L. Jackson's character, and then you have Bruce Willis. Now, Sam and John work for a crime boss, whose name I forget. And they go to an apartment block, they go and intimidate some people who tried to hustle their boss. And, you know, this being a Tarantino movie, uh, bullets fly, people die, and Samuel L. Jackson does what Samuel L. Jackson does best. You know, shoots people.
yeah.
No. um,
He's really good.
he is really good. Um, now, his story is the first one we start off with, but the last one to finish with. His story goes like this. Uh, during during his encounter with the men who swindled his boss, him and Vincent, they shoot the ringleader of the merry men, and but then this guy pops out of the next room and has a revolver and empties a full cylinder at them, but they're not hit. He thinks
Yeah.
Sam thinks that this is obviously, what else could it be? An act of God, and he decides that he will live a peaceful life from now on, so he's gonna give up his life. Um, and then his story picks up like when the movie ends, really. After a mess up and some shenanigans while they're on the way to meet the boss, they meet him. They go to a diner, right, to get some breakfast, and they're talking and they're talking, and because at the start there's this couple and they're gonna rob a diner, right? And this just happens to be the diner that Sam Jackson and John Travolta are in at the end of the movie. And so he
Yeah.
diffuses the situation peacefully because he's got to back to his boss. He's got some stuff in his briefcase that he needs to get to him. And yeah, he gets them to leave. He talks them down. He gives them his money, gets them to leave. So yeah, his story is one of personal growth, I would say, in Pulp Fiction.
It's
But
definitely one of
on
my most favorite films of all time.
yes, on the flip side of that, however, there is John Travolta's character of Vincent
Oh
Vega.
yes.
He basically, fulfills the same role for the crime boss that Sam Jackson's character does. He's an
Mm-hmm.
enforcer. He's basically the guy he can ask to do anything. And he asks him to take care of his wife while, I don't know what he's doing. He's doing something. I wasn't really listening. I was too busy looking at John Travolta's face. Um, and so he's ordered to do whatever his wife tells him, tells him to do. Got to take care of her, make sure she doesn't get into too much trouble. So yeah, he does that. They go out to dinner. They get food, obviously. They dance. They win some stuff. Uh, classic good night out. Then she ODs on drugs, right? Because he got this from a dealer friend of his, and she ODs
Mm-hmm.
really badly. Like she's knocking on death's door, but he takes her to the drug dealer's house and hang
Yeah.
on, yeah, they give her a shot of adrenaline. Just lost the word though. Give her a shot of adrenaline, and she lives. This is Uma Thurman, by the way, so standout performance from her
Yeah.
as
She's
always.
always good.
Yeah, Kill Bill. Um,
Yeah.
Another great Tarantino movie. And Vega's storyline actually finishes in Bruce Willis's. Bruce Willis is a
Section.
boxer. Pardon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Bruce Willis's section.
Yep. Bruce Willis is a boxer. Um, and he has been paid by the crime boss to throw his match. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, he's already taken the money. A regular man would do, like, a good man would do what he said he was going to do and throw the match. Bruce Willis doesn't do this. He wins the match. He kills his opponent, and he takes the prize money too, and he hightails it out of there. Now,
Yeah.
his story, Bruce Willis' story is probably the most entertaining for me, because it's not every day you get
Yeah.
to see Bruce Willis using a sword, a katana, and so he's escaped. He's gone back to meet with his girlfriend, and because his watch is so important to him, right? And before she left their house, she didn't bring his watch with her, so he has to go back and get it. Why? I don't
Mm-hmm.
know, but he has to. So he sneaks back into his old apartment. I mean, I say sneaks because, the crime boss could have had men waiting for him. Surprise, surprise, he does. He goes into his apartment, he gets the watch, he's about to leave, but he notices there's a machine gun, like a submachine gun, on his kitchen bench, and he grabs it,
Yeah.
and he looks at it and thinks, hang on a minute, this definitely wasn't here when I left. And then, all of a sudden, the toilet door opens, and who could it be but it's Vincent Vega. John Travolta
Yeah.
standing there, and the two men look at each other for a split second, and I thought, are they gonna say something? And then just without warning, Bruce Willis just fills John Travolta with so many bullets. The man was like a block of Swiss cheese.
Yeah.
And that's the end of Vincent Vega's story. He dies then and there.
It's
Kind of underwhelming, to be honest.
a very well written movie.
Oh man, I'm probably not explaining it really well,
Yeah.
but
It,
but
it if you guys haven't seen it, I recommend watching it for yourself.
oh, I
It's
definitely
really good.
recommend it. Tell us what you think about it, really, and
Yeah.
we can talk about it more in the next episode if you want. In fact,
Yeah.
tell us, give us movies, give us series,
Yep.
you want us to review, and we'll do them. We'll get back to you on that.
Yeah. Next episode will
Easily.
probably be No Way Home though.
Next episode is just No Way Home, but after that we'll probably do either our best movies of the year, or we'll do best Christmas movies of all time. And we'll
Or maybe
endeavor
both.
to answer the age-old question, is Die Hard a Christmas movie or not?
It's a Christmas movie.
We'll
You agree?
argue about it then. Oh, most
I was talking to
definitely.
my boss. I was talking to my boss about this the other day, and she agrees.
Oh, yeah. Best Christmas movie of all time.
I don't know.
Oh,
Tim
Home
Allen.
Alone's
Tim Allen,
pretty
the
good.
Santa Claus. Tim Allen, the Santa Claus. That's a movie and a half.
Yeah, for all the wrong
Now,
reasons.
when you were talking about the Bruce Willis's character, being a boxer and
Yep.
not doing what he was told, That actually threw me back to the Daredevil, which I've been rewatching recently. And in the movie, so you know Matt Murdock, Daredevil, he's blind,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
So in this movie, in this show, he's sitting in this boxing gym because his dad's a boxer, and he's writing using his braille and shit. And he overhears because he's got heightened senses, so he can hear things from further away. And his dad is talking to some mobsters, and they're paying him off to lose in the fifth round. And he hears his son cheering for him right as the fight's about to start, and he decides to actually just win it no matter what. And he knows he's gonna die, so he puts all of his money into his son's account and then locks it away. And he dies like that. He gets shot in an alley, and it's pretty sad to see, especially in an origin story. And that just what you just said really reminded me of that. It's like a mirror image, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Tarantino's something special.
he really is.
Yep. I will say though, of all the Tarantino movies I've seen, Django Unchained by far is my favorite.
Or Inglorious Bastards. It's pretty good.
Great
Kill Bill's
movie
always
also,
good.
Yeah.
Reservoir Dogs. I don't think I've seen that actually. I might need to get on that.
Yeah, I've heard good things about it though.
Yeah. And then Hateful Eight. That's a good movie. You watch that?
No, I haven't. I'm gonna assume it's a Western style?
Um, sorta.
Sort of?
I haven't seen it in a little while. It came out in 2015, and it's a Sam Jackson movie, as most of his films are. But
Yeah.
Sam Jackson in this movie is great.
I tell you what though,
It's a,
probably my favorite actor from all the movies he's made. The best actor that I've seen in his movies is Christoph Waltz.
yeah, I know the one.
Yeah.
I
Yep,
know the
yep.
one.
You know the one, yep. Like Colonel Hans Landa is probably one of my favorite villains of all time.
Yeah,
Probably second only to Darth Vader.
he's
And
definitely one of the greats.
and maybe above Heath Ledger's Joker by one.
Yeah.
Like
So
I
that
know,
guy, yeah, the
Christoph
Christoph
Waltz.
Waltz.
Yep.
He's got a cameo in No Time to Die. As what's his name? You've seen it. He's the fucking villain inspector. Let me find his character name. Fucking Ernst, Blofeld.
Pardon?
Blofeld.
Yeah.
BLO. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got a cameo. Yeah, it's pretty good. This, you really need to get on it. It's a good movie.
No Time to Die.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure George shed a tear
Hang on,
at the end of it.
Is his full name Ernst Stravo Blofeld?
Sorry?
Because what?
Hold on.
'Cause,
Ernst Blofeld.
Yep, that's the guy. That's the guy.
Yeah.
You can definitely tell that's where they got Doctor Evil's inspiration from.
Yeah.
Like he is almost exactly the same.
Fuck. Austin Powers is a pretty good movie.
It's,
That
it's a
trilogy is pretty good.
it's a great spoof. It's a parody. It's a really good parody movie.
It really is. It's like so shit, but that it's so good.
Yeah, it's so bad it's good. You know?
I don't think
It's
Mike Myers has been in anything good lately.
Yeah. Wait. You know how they're gonna reboot Shrek, apparently?
Yeah,
Yeah. Is he gonna be in that?
that's sad. Hopefully. It'd be wrong not to.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose, but
Oh,
I don't know, man.
holy fuck.
What?
Do you know how old Mike Myers is?
How old is he?
58?
Really?
Yeah,
No, he's not 58, is he?
he's 58. That's pretty goddamn old. Actually, yeah, to be fair, Wayne's World was in the early 90s.
Wayne's World. What a classic.
Yeah.
What an absolute classic.
It, oh, it certainly is a classic. I love those movies. What do you like Chris Farley?
Who? Sorry?
You know Chris Farley?
Um,
Search him up. I think you'd know him.
Chris Farley.
He was one of the Saturday Night Live guys back in the 90s.
Oh, he seems familiar. Shit.
Beverly Hills Ninja.
No.
Ever watch that?
Oh, I see it. I haven't seen it though.
Oh, you need to watch that.
Yeah.
It's a fucking brilliant movie. It's at 14% Rotten Tomatoes. That's how you know it's good.
You're just deciding how good a
It's-
movie is based on how low the Rotten
it's like-
Tomatoes score is. Oh yeah.
Well, Grown Ups is at like 8%. Oh, you haven't seen Grown Ups?
I should do.
Have you
I
seen
really
Grown Ups?
should. Yeah, yeah.
What the fuck? Grown Ups is probably in my top 100 movies. It's not that good from a filmmaking perspective, but it's funny as fuck. Adam Sandler is so good. Well, Riley,
Jesus, our longest episode.
we're an hour and a half in
This is a lot longer than our. Yeah, well.
so far, but we've only done
This
two.
is looking to double our
Our first one, yeah. Do you want to leave it here?
Yeah, so, yeah, just like, if you want us to review a certain movie, a certain series, heck man, we'd probably even review a certain book if you asked us nice enough.
Yep.
Games, really anything. We'll give it a go.
Yeah. Make sure to like and subscribe.